Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning and welcome to another wonderful day here in the city of McAllen. Another cold, crisp day, but a wonderful day for this exciting new project that shows the continued growth and prosperity of our community. My name is Xochitl Mora. I'm the Director of Communications for the city of McAllen and will serve as your MC for today's press conference and announcement of this wonderful initiative. Before we begin, I would like to recognize all of our special guests here with us today, starting with the Honorable Joaquin J.J. Zamora, Mayor Pro Tem, Commissioner, District 2.
Morning.
The Honorable Tony Aguirre, Commissioner, District 1. The Honorable Omar Quintanilla, Commissioner, District 3. And the Honorable Victor Sebi Haddad, Commissioner, District 5. From the City of McAllen, we have our City Manager, Mr. Roy Rodriguez, and Assistant City Manager, Ms. Michelle Rivera. And of course, taking the lead on this project, we have our engineer, the Director of Engineering for the City of McAllen, Mr. Eduardo Mendoza, and his great team who are spearheading this project. Thank you all so much, Eduardo. And we also have with us our partners in the community, the ambassadors to help us with this initiative from the McAllen Chamber of Commerce. And our partners on the project, representatives from Cruz Hogan and Go Underground. Thank you all so much for being here and for your help with this project. To tell us why this project is so important and so necessary for this area, I would like you to welcome our Honorable Mayor Pro Tem, the Honorable Joaquin J.J. Zamora.
Thank you, Xochitl. Good morning, everybody. I'm going to have to warn you, it was an event a little bit earlier this morning at the Performing Arts Center for the Education Concert Series being hosted and performed by the Valley Symphony Orchestra. So I had 2 cups of coffee, so I'm really hyper now. No, it's a great day in McAllen. I know it's a little chill, a little breezy, a little bit on the cool side, but it's all about attitude. We keep doing this in the middle of July, okay? Just keep that in mind. Just keeping that in mind. Again, good morning. It's another great day, to colloquialize Mr. Rodriguez's phrase. It's another great day in McAllen. Thank you again all for being here as we celebrate the beginning of many improvements to Dove Avenue. The Dove Avenue Roadway and Drainage Improvement Project will be extended from Benson Rd to 31st Street, just right behind us, which will provide an east-west corridor from McAllen's west city limits at Taylor Road to its east city limits at Jackson Road. And just as a quick aside, I grew up here just not too far away here on North 23rd Street. And who could remember how, if you lived off 23rd Street, how you got to 10th Street? Does anybody remember how you got there? Well, you would take Flamingo, which was a dirt caliche road. You drove south along the bicentennial drainage ditch, and then you crossed over the ditch, and it was still dirt road until you got to 10th Street. That was even before Dove came around. And I saw Dove when it got constructed from 10th to just about 2 blocks, 3 blocks west of 23rd, where the green, I won't even say the name, but the green water tower, right? And then later got extended all the way to just short of Ware Road, and ultimately all the way to here to 41st Street. So it's very important. Our city has always been growing in a northerly pattern to the north and northwest, and it's just great to see about this project coming to fruition. This project had been on the plan for some time, but there are other more important projects throughout the city that took precedence, and we're just glad that we have now the opportunity to capitalize on some funding to complete this small 0.3 of a mile segment of Dove Avenue. This project will improve drainage function and reduce flooding by introducing additional infrastructure and improving the existing receiving system. The improvements will serve the immediate vicinity of the new Dove Avenue and Benson Rd, as well as adjoining property. Over the next 12 months, we anticipate that Dove Avenue will undergo road improvements as follows: a construction of a 1/4 mile, 4-lane urban roadway and curb and gutter from Benson Rd to 31st Street, and a 5-foot sidewalk on both sides of the avenue. One of the many challenges that we face in terms of our city has always been traffic mobility. And to me, we have the mantra of mobility is prosperity. And so as we continue to grow north and northwest in our city, we have more and more subdivisions. And I've been out here on North Benson Road, here north of Buddy Owens, where you have a backlog of cars up to 1/4 to even sometimes 1/2 mile trying to make that left turn. I can almost assure you that this project will alleviate some of those traffic patterns and allow a little bit more mobility through our city. Additional improvements to the roadway include storm drainage improvements along the entire span of the construction project, including constructing a bridge-class culvert, crossing of the Mission McAllen Drainage Canal to the south of the project area, and also potable water infrastructure improvements that include water and sanitary sewer infrastructure improvements. This project will not only bring and help improve mobility and maintain the quality of life as we come to know to our fast-growing sector of McAllen, it will also bring much-needed relief from flooding to the area. Upon groundbreaking and eventually completion of this project, there will be a total of 5 miles of Dove Avenue crossing from our eastern to western boundary, and that is certainly we should be proud of. And as hopefully as many of you have come to know, I'm a commissioner that's very, very big on infrastructure, making sure that we have curb and gutter streets, that stormwater drainage systems are complete, that we have sufficient capacity to move flood waters and storm waters along. And this is just one of many projects that I really firmly believe in, because if we can't handle the basic functions of a city, to take care of your streets, your drainage, your sewer, we don't have any business doing anything better. But we're blessed and privileged to have city manager through Mr. Rodriguez, our assistant city managers, and all the team here with the city of McAllen, having and sharing that belief system that we have to provide the basics, but at a very high level of service. So we thank you again for all your support and coming out this brisk July morning, and you have a wonderful day. Thank you, Xochitl.
Thank you, Commissioner. Thank you for being a fierce defendant of this area and its continued growth for the entire city of McAllen. Well, of course, as we were talking about the importance of this growth and what it represents for our community, please help me welcome our city manager, Mr. Roy Rodriguez.
Thank you. Thank you, Xochitl. It is beautiful, right? It's a beautiful morning. First, I want to thank Xochitl for setting this up. Our Parks Department that's always on hand to get us ready. Eduardo and your staff for all the work that you do to prepare for these projects. I'm going to tell you a quick story. 2 days ago, we met, the staff and I met for our quarterly meetings that we do for all of the capital projects that we've got this year. And we had to break and schedule another meeting to continue because there's so many. I swear to you, there's 200 projects in our books right now that we're working on that's either in construction, planning, design of some kind. And that is really, really amazing for any city, and certainly a city our size. And it goes to the mayor and the city commission for just continuing to push us hard to ensure that we do everything that we can for our community and improving their lives. I also want to thank my good friend Ronnie for the work here. Appreciate that. And of course our contractor that's going to get this thing done. So thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Another great day in McAllen. And as we continue to move our community forward with enhanced improvements that will benefit our residents. This is really a truly great project, as Joaquin was mentioning, because it checks off so many of the quote-unquote boxes that are important to McAllen. And that is the boxes that we use when we're approaching, developing, and constructing our projects. For starters, we are extending the street by a quarter mile all the way to the west end of our city limits, which is always a good thing, but more importantly represent the strength and prosperity of our city as we continue to expand. Anytime that we can improve mobility in our city, especially now in our east-west corridors, that will help reduce congestion and will help people and goods move quickly, efficiently, and safely to their destinations is a great thing. We're also improving the drainage capacity of stormwater here in the area that will provide much needed relief to the residents in this area by providing well-constructed and permanent resolution to the issue. Think about this. This project was part of the 2013 bond election, and the drainage that's accompanying this project was part of the 2018 bond election that we had for drainage. So it's our ability, our creativity to combine these projects and ensure that we do it right the first time. Since 2018, McAllen has not only constructed and improved drainage and street infrastructure and expanded stormwater detention facilities throughout the city to reduce flooding, but we have also worked with our neighboring cities and Hidalgo County when developing and constructing these drainage projects. Working together as a region, we can reduce flooding along McAllen streets and beyond the city limits. Finally, as our city grows, the need for improved water and wastewater infrastructure allows us to serve our fast-growing community by providing the basic necessity needed for the residents and businesses in this area. The cost of the project is over $3 million and is funded by the Development Corporation of McAllen. Thank you, Mr. President. Which means it is not our McAllen property taxpayers who are funding this project, but rather by all the people who come into our community to shop and play. Thank you so much for being here. This is an awesome project, and I can't wait to be back for the ribbon cutting. God bless you.
Thank you, Mr. Rodriguez, for your leadership on all of these projects, so the other 200 that we are getting ready to have a ribbon cutting or groundbreaking for soon. So to tell us all about the work that the engineering department spearheads in this project specifically, please help me welcome our Director of Engineering, Mr. Eduardo Mendoza.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Eduardo Mendoza. I'm the city engineer. This morning is a great day. We're finishing off this east-west corridor of Dove Avenue, and so we're very proud of that. There's been a lot of people that have been working on this project, and I'd like to recognize them today. First and foremost, I'd like to recognize the engineer, Cruz Hogan Consultants, Inc., Ronnie Cruz and David Lopez. They have worked on the design and have been working on this project and helping us get through this, so we appreciate that. Thank you, guys. I'd also like to recognize our contractor. They're our partner with us, and we're looking to get this project done as quickly and efficiently as possible, and we've worked with them before. They're a great group. Go Underground LLC, Joe Olivares is here with us today, so we look forward to working with you for the next 12 months and, you know, completing this project, and so I'd like to recognize them. Last but not least, I wanted to recognize my staff, Rene Gonzalez, the project manager who has been leading the this design project with Ronnie. Him and his staff, Juan Pablo de la Cruz, Jose Perez, and Jorge Gutierrez have been working really hard to get this project so we can have it shovel ready and have a groundbreaking here today. And so thank you guys for all your hard work. We appreciate that. Before me, you've heard Roy and the commissioner talk about making this quarter-mile extension, 4-lane road, the drainage, the improvements that this will bring to the city of McAllen and our residents, and everybody who comes and plays here. And so I'll leave you with that. I think this is a great project. We look forward to completing this for the community as quickly and as efficiently as possible. And I'll pass it to Sochi so we can get started with the groundbreaking.
Thank you, Eduardo, and thank you to your team for all you do for the city of McAllen. So yeah, no, let's get this project started and let's get this groundbreaking going. Thank you all so much.
1, 2, 3, turn. Woo!